Everyone, it's over here. Isn't tired.
Okay, well, you said that before. Then nothing like you restarted.
Anyways, we are here with another What If. Hopefully you guys like it, but this is What If Elena was never trapped in the amulet of Avalor. But as we know, she was trapped in the amulet for 1 year earlier.
I thought that Sophia tried the amulet for 41 years.
No! Anyway, so as we know, Elena was trapped in the amulet for 41 years by Frankie. And Sophia got it after that. But what would happen if Elena wasn't trapped in the amulet for that long?
Based off a YouTuber that you guys should watch if you don't know what I'm talking about.
Anyway, so when Frankie made Avalor and Elena, but Elena escaped in this timeline. Don't ask how she did that because I don't know.
Well, because it's a What If you.
So she eventually ended up staying in Avalor until she could figure out how to feed Frankie and get back to Avalor.
But she usually can't see us.
But for now, she's staying in Chancia.
With Roland, Miranda, why don't I know this?
But for some reason she decides to hide her, that she's a princess.
Oh boy, she said she can't see us. She's not in Chancia, she's in Avalor.
Yeah, she's in Chancia at the moment. So she decides to hide that she's a princess and starts making friends with the other village people.
Okay.
You know, getting a job, making friends with magical creatures like griffins, fairies, flying horses, and so on.
No fun in the legend.
We've actually been dragons for her entire life.
Yeah, even the African Avalor, and there you live in Avalor.
She never thought magic was just weird. Until she starts getting her own powers and she finds stuff weird happening.
Well, the Japanese that you see in the show are...
Because I'm pretending the amulet is still giving Elena powers, even though that never happened till now.
Can I just say the three Japanese names?
Fine, but then continuing on with what actually happened. In my What If.
You said Japanese in what it is for Japan.
Yeah, because that's part of Elena's story.
Next. I'm not going to say anything about them because that's going to take 4 hours. Don't say, we're not even Jacqueline, so whatever.
We're talking about the main ones.
Okay, what? You didn't say that.
Me, Luna, and Skylar.
But you said it was Jacqueline, so that means every time Jacqueline in the series.
Except it's going to take forever to name them all, so...
No, you named the 3 main the one there in season 2 as a 4, and then the 3 big ones that you see in season 4 as well, and season 2 as a 4, and then season 2 as a 4, and then season 3 as a 3.
Except there's more than just those 5. Or, wait, no. More than those 6, 7.
Well, I don't know if the 3 being Yahoo named anyways. I only know Zoom and Straight, and then I don't know the other names.
Anyway, we're continuing.
Okay, we're not going to Yahoo in this life.
So when Sophia eventually comes to the castle, Elena was disappointed because they apparently became friends in this timeline.
In the village.
Well, in the village, of course. So, you know, Elena gets all the powers Sophia originally got in her series. You know, such as...
I named Sophia first.
So just talking to animals, drinking, summoning other princesses, and so on.
My Sophia is first.
And then she eventually becomes the storykeeper instead of Sophia.
Like, yes, I don't know his name.
Until one day, and this episode is being changed. So it was originally called Elena the Secret Avalor and the Sophia Special. But in this version of my story, I'm calling it The Story of Princess Elena. Because that's what I'm calling it, don't judge me.
And then you make parts like what was the Elena?
It's still thicker, but just changed the name. So Elena is replaying her entire story until this point.
And what season? Is this season 4?
Season, as Elena and the Secret Avalor was.
What season I know you?
Season 3.
Well, it has 3 seasons. And it has 2 cards, which is the Queen's episode.
So now we have Elena. Elena has replayed her entire story and is now set to give her story a happy ending. And keep in mind, Elena's now 57.
Okay, she was like 21 at the end of the series.
Because now, but she was originally 16 when she got free from the amulet after 41 years.
No, she's 21.
But since she was in the amulet and stuck at 16 forever, she is now 57.
Like she's like older. She's older than adult, and then like
So after getting her mission to go give her story a happy ending, of course.
And it looks like it's like any kind of in the universe.
Well, I don't mention her, but she's still kind of in the series. So Elena obviously decides to get help from Sophia and her family to get
Commander Sophia.
So they can take a vacation to Avalor to make a plan to.
As they did in the series.
Except it was a pretended vacation, it was actually a vacation. Well, Sophia had an ulterior plan, but everyone else was just there for vacation. Okay. So Sophia and Elena basically just go to fight Shrinky head on for some reason.
She's like 8 in the series because she's 8 in the show.
And since Shrinky believes Elena was dead, so Elena faced Shrinky for the first time in years. Shrinky was caught off guard with this. And then Elena's new amulet powers that she just discovered like a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
Defeats you with a little help from Sophia's family. Because of reasons.
Like who? Who?
Doesn't matter. So now Elena's ruling Avalor, but unlike in the show, she becomes queen immediately, instead of having to rule the Grand Council for 3 full seasons. But she still asks for advice because of reasons. And she still meets Naomi in the same way she did in the original. Because she still needs a way to meet Naomi. So...
What?
Because she still needs a way to meet Naomi, so she met Naomi.
Maui?
No, Naomi.
Who's that?
Well, she still needs to meet her, so she still met her in the same way as usual. But she can't see Zuzo or use the magical scepter of light because she wasn't trapped in the Amulet for 41 years. I know I keep saying that, but in case you guys forgot. But she still ends up falling into the crystal well in season 3. And this is when she uses the scepter for the first time. And she still ends up being able to see the way to the Jewel of Maru, like in season 2. And then also after falling into the well, she gets her powers like seeing Zuzo, getting the amulet, and the amulet gets advanced powers now. And then the rest of the series plays out as normal. Because of reasons. Anyway, that's all for this video. I know it's only like 7 minutes long, but I'll see y'all next time on Summer's Randomness. Please tell me if you don't like the name. I am really asking this. Anyways.
And make sure if you want to change this down in the comments or leave it in the poll.
Yes, please tell me if you need that to be changed. And bye everyone.